This is a very niche video because this song I think only has like 18K views or some shit. But a lot of people in the comments section wanted me to make a tutorial video on how to play it. So this is the tutorial on how to play Sarcasm. Yeah, Last Chance by Last Chance. Last Chance is the band name, and the song is called Sarcasm. I think yeah because like sarcasm, So first off, shout out to Atari Wept for posting this, because if they didn't, then we wouldn't have known this song ever existed. I think they like found it in like a website or something, in Bandcamp or something. I don't know, but it's kind of crazy how there's so many songs out there that like we have no idea about, and the only reason why we all know this song and keep people know that this song exists and I've listened to it is because this person just happened to upload on YouTube. So shout out to Atari Wept for just getting the song out there. But yeah, so I posted the tabs on this on the comments at the end of this video of the song, and a lot of people, Atari Wept pinned it, and a lot of people liked it. But when someone asked for a video on how to actually play it, so this is what I'm doing now, because as I tried really hard to like make the tabs I wrote on the comment section make sense in the video. I don't know how they whatever. I'm not good at YouTube videos, so sorry if this sounds like ramblings of a madman, but yeah, I don't think I tried my best commenting like something that made sense, but I think if I just like taught people who wanted to know just in a video form, then it'll be fine. So I'm already 2 minutes in, and I haven't even talked. Okay, this is how you play a song. All right, 2 minutes in, and I haven't even talked about how to play the song. Okay, this is how you play Sarcasm by Last Chance. The other way around. Title. Okay, so God, I'm gonna have to put a timestamp or something. Where you at? I'm talking too much. Okay, I should cut this out. Whatever. God. Wait, how do I start again? Okay. So it's gonna be 3 minutes, and it's gonna be 3 minutes of me rambling and honestly like sing. Okay, I am so sorry. This is how you play this song. Okay, it's starting now. The lesson is starting now. Timestamp in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I should probably write a script. No. Okay. So the intro tabs are kind of complicated, but not really, because the first thing you have to do is pluck the. I was gonna say like I'm gonna refer to these as like the second string from the top and the bottom string from whatever. But the first thing you do is pluck the second string from the top and the second string from the bottom. So like this, right? And then we pluck this one. We pluck the first string from the bottom. Wait, is it that? Yeah, we do like that. We pluck these two strings, and then we pluck the second string from the bottom and the first string from the bottom and the second string from the bottom in like quick succession. So like, and then we do a double on the first string from the bottom, and like this, yeah. And then we pluck the second string from the top and the bottom string to the bottom again, but this time we have no hands on it, so like that. And then we do the same thing. We pluck these two notes. I don't know if you can see these. We pluck these two notes again after we do that. So it's basically like pluck these two notes, do those two notes in two strings in quick succession. Yeah. Do this one twice, and then we pluck those two again, but with no but just like free handing, and then we do that again. So like, and fast. There. I should probably do it lower so you actually know the full thing. And then after that, we pluck the the second string at the top, you know, just with nothing, and then we hammer on the 3rd fret right there, and then we slide to, I think, what's this one? This one is like the 7th fret. Yeah, like that. So like this from the top, pluck these two plus these two strings on both 3 frets. Keep your hands like this, and then you release them, pluck, do the same thing you did up until this one, and then you pluck this one, then whoom, hammer to the 3rd fret, and then slide to the 7th. So like this. So it's gonna sound like this. Yeah, and now we do something fancy. So we hold this finger on the 7th fret, right? And then we do a little like staircase, I think. So we pluck this one, and we pluck the 2nd string from the bottom on the 7th fret, and then we pluck this string again. Then we pluck the 2nd string from the bottom on the 8th fret. Then we pluck this again, and then we pluck the last string, the bottom string, on the 10th fret, and then we end it with like, we do the 2nd string from the bottom on the 8th fret again, and then we quickly do like a, is it up? Wait, let me check. Yeah, and then we quickly do like a, and then we go immediately to the 2nd string from the bottom 7th fret, and then we hammer the 8th fret to the next to it. So it's basically gonna sound like this. I'm kind of bad at it. Hold on. You know what I mean? You know that one, that last one, but yeah, you get at it, right? It's gonna sound like this. This. Like that. We do boo up, boo up, boo up, boo up, bow, right? I will remember myself again, but that was a long sequence, and I hope you got all that. So, and now we've done that. We can just do it a second time, but the second time we end it on this note. So let's do the whole thing, and let's do it 2 times and end it on this one. All right. So it's basically that this part of the intro is gonna sound like this. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. All right. You feel me? You got me? Okay. So once you've already done that and practiced that, try and go slow, and then you can go faster. But once you've already done that, now we get to the second part of the intro. This is the intro to the verse. We're going to the verse now. So after we do the second one, then there's a part where the chords run in. There's when the chords come in, there's still like a melody part. So this is the melody part. So we go to the we go pretty far here. Wait, is it? Yeah. So we go to the 2nd string from the bottom. Wait. Yeah. Wait, no. I say I should cut this part. Okay. So, redo. So, we go to the end of the verse, right? And then we go to this little part. Where we go to the 2nd string to the bottom. Then string from the bottom. And then we hit the, I think this is the 12th fret. Yeah, this is 12th fret. Yeah, the 12th fret. So you go 12 on the 2nd string from the bottom. We go to the last string from the bottom. And the 10th fret. Then we go back to the 12th fret on the 2nd from the bottom. And then we go to the 8th fret on the 2nd from the bottom. Then we go to the 10th fret and the 10th fret of the when the 10th fret, yeah, the 10th fret. No, this is, we go to 12th fret here, we go to 10th fret here, we go 12th fret, 10th fret on the second string at the bottom, 10th fret from the bottom string, and then we repeat that like, so it's gonna sound like this. Yeah, 10th fret, 10th fret, 12th fret. I mean 10th fret, 12th fret, 10th fret, 10th fret, 10th fret, 10th fret, 10th fret. Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm making sense, but I say I'm making sense. So basically, it's gonna sound like this. Yeah, I don't think I wrote it correctly. Now that I'm looking at the tabs right now, I don't think I wrote it correctly. No, I kind of did. No, not really. I didn't really write it correctly. I'm sorry. I say I confuse a lot of people here, but you know, whatever. Why did I write 8? I wrote it in the wrong saying. Ah, darn my ass. Whatever. It's supposed to be in a different thing. But what it's supposed like, okay, if you're looking at the intro to the verse tabs that I wrote, in the intro verse tabs, just like put them turn them up to 2. So the 12 is supposed 10 is supposed to be 12 on there. So just turn it up to so like if you're playing it on like here, go up here. So just like this. Okay, yeah. I should probably just edit it. Whatever. But yeah, so it's gonna be like this, right? Yeah, and then that took so long to get the simple part. But and then after that we do the first time. We go to the what is this? This is the 8th the bottom string to the 8th fret. So we go to the 9th fret on that string. Then we go to the bottom string and the 10th fret, and then we do that whole sequence again. And then when we're done with the second sequence, we go to the 9th fret on the bottom string, on the bottom to the bottom string. Yeah, the second string to the bottom, and then we go to the 8th fret to the second string to the bottom. So it's like, you get me? And then okay, and then you combine those two, and then you get a sound like this. I mean, if it was smoother, then but you get a picture. So like, and then you get it 2 times. So it's basically just like this. No, whatever. You get the idea. I am the worst guitar teacher of all time. But alright. So you know that, right? We know that we're all hunky dory on that one, right? So now we go to I think I mistook it. I mistook that for the 5th saying, and I don't know why, because I think I'm just bad at math, guys. Oh my god. Whatever. Oh wait, okay. Yeah, it's actually supposed to be 7th. So 7, not 8. I am bad at math. This is why I have like a 45 on my math on my math test. Alright. But yeah, it's supposed to be 8. It's supposed to be 7, it's not 8. The Alright. Yeah, 7, 8, 10. Yeah. Alright, now okay, once we're done with that, now we go back to the 7th fret on the string from the bottom, and then we do a fast one, like so just basically do like this thing you've been doing on the last like tabs or so. Do that but fast. Just like, wait, hold on. Let me do that like 5 times. If you want to know how to do it like easily, just like stick this your pointer finger and your pinky finger on like the 7th fret on the second from the bottom, and the 10th fret on the second on the string from the bottom, and then like once you strum this one, hammer this with your like index, yeah, like that. So it's just easier because it's easier than like doing this. Doing like individual, and then once you're doing that, once you're done with that 5 times, you go back to and then you repeat this the first part of the tab, if you know what I mean, like this part, and then you repeat it over again. But the last part of the second repeat is different. The second repeat you do the same thing, like, hold on. You do this part, and then you go to the 12th fret of the bottom string, and then you go to the 10th fret of the bottom string, then you go 12 string from the bottom, second string to the bottom, then you go is it 8 and then 6? No, 8, 10 and then 6. 10 and then 8, 10 and 8, 10, 8. Yeah. This one. Yeah, 12, wait, yeah. 12 bottom string, 10 bottom string, 12 taking the bottom string, and bottom fret, and 8th fret. Yeah, I don't know why it took me so long to get that, but yeah. So it's gonna sound basically like this once you put it all together. And then you're done. All right. So we combine. So let's combine all of those parts, those 3 individual parts, into one big part. And that part being the intro. All right. So it's been 16 minutes. Hopefully, I've explained all of it concisely. And if I don't, I am so sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it slowly. Okay, let's repeat that. Let's repeat it. Okay, let's forget that ever happened. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you noticed I did some things wrong, but you get the picture, right? You understand? Yeah. Thumbs up this video if you understand. And subscribe and sit. I don't know. Alright, so we got that part. Now we're gonna get the chords. Alright, we're gonna get the chord. Okay. So the basic chord for like the intro to the verse and the verse is this. You're gonna do like I think it's a C add 9 chord. So you basically like okay, so imagine you're doing a C, right? But instead of putting your finger here, you put your finger here. Right? But how are you gonna do that? Well, you just rearrange the finger like this. Put your pointer here on this, on the third. What am I saying? The third fret from the string, the second string to the bottom, the second fret from the first string to the top. No, but this the top. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You can see unless you're blind. I'm sorry if you're blind. Well, I'm sorry if you're blind. Hopefully you're living well if you are blind. Happen to be blind. And you put your why would a blind? There's a lot of blind people. Stevie Wonder's pianist. There's probably a lot of blind people who play guitar. Whatever. And then what am I gonna say? What is this finger? Oh, ring finger. Ring finger on the third fret from the string, the second string from the bottom. So it's like this. This is the first chord. This chord. And now let's learn the second chord. I think it's a E minor 9. Yeah, E minor 9. So basically, so like imagine you do a D. You know a D chord, right? You know a D chord. But then you put this chord. You put your finger, your pointer finger, on the second fret from the second string from the top. Yeah. So it's basically like this. Ooh, that's a nice chord. Yeah, this is all by ear, by the way. So I'm not saying these are the chords. This is just like the closest sounding chords I saw it. But I think this one is definitely a G chord. This one is defo a G chord. It's like this is you know a G chord. I don't need to explain a G chord to you, but it's not like a kind of open G chord, you know, because a lot of people use this G chord. But I think that in the recording it's this G chord. You can kind of hear like this sound. I think it's more close to this sound in the recording than this sound. You can't hear this thing. It's like more like this. I think. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah. So we know those chords, right? But how are we gonna play them? Well, it's like this. So like, you can do whatever strum pattern you want. I'm not here to teach how to strum it. So the strumming pattern is so weird. I don't even know how I could translate it to you. I don't even know how to do it. But basically, this is the most basic way to do it. Just like do like a two swipe dramatic swipe. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. So like you do the C, and so basically it's gonna so we all know the chords, right? We know the basic strumming pattern. How is it gonna sound? It's gonna sound like this. I forgot the lyric. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a band. I think it's a band, but it's just one guy with a guitar. I don't know. Maybe it's a band. Maybe there's two people with guitar. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically how the verse goes, and yeah. So the chorus. Why not the bridge? We're going to the bridge first. We can't get ahead of ourselves. All right. So the bridge basically now we're adding our last but new chord here, D chord. I'm not gonna explain a D chord to you. You know what a fucking D chord is. You know what a fucking D chord. You know what a fucking D chord. God, the more I'm doing this, the more you can probably tell I'm doing this like 9:45. Probably not that late to you, to other people, but it's late to me. So yeah, we do a D, we do a E minor, and then we go back to D, we do E minor, and then we do a sneaky little C add 9. It's gonna sound like this. And I know that you don't understand all the rest, and you should better know that you don't. I should probably do one of those things. Certain things people say D. I'm gonna do that. D. You do D. I can't even. You do D. And you still D. And now you're on E at minor 9. And now back to D. And now you're E with your C. Whoa. Yeah, and then when you go to whoa, you just like whoa, like that. Whoa, yeah. You get it, right? It's like, and I know that you don't, but you can't fool me no more. Yeah. Sorry if my singing is really bad. I am bad. But hopefully you can find my grading. So you get it, right? So now we're in the chorus. And you know what the chorus uses? It uses the pop song chord formula, so it's so easy to remember it. It's just G, D, E minor 9, and C at 9. It's just that basic thing. So it's just like, but like it's more slowly. You can do whatever you want for this, but this is how I'm gonna strum. Just like, for this more slow strumming in this section. So it's gonna sound like this. Your sarcasm is anticipated, sincerity's faded. I love to be hated by you. I've been sinking, I never have found you. I dream I'm without you. I love to be hated by you. Okay. But when you're ending the chorus, you're gonna go to E and then C and then G. So it's like, not to be hated by you. Yeah, you're gonna let the G ring on the end. At least I sing this. That's the part where I'm most iffy on. Like, maybe it's like that, maybe it's not. I don't really know. I'm not the guy who wrote the song. I'm just the guy who's trying to translate the song to you, to y'all, all 45 of you who like my comment. And also there's been debate on whether or not of what the I've been. Because people still don't know what it is. People have been saying I've been deep or something. I sing it's I've been sinking. I generally sing it's I've been sinking. I'd never have found you. That's what my interpretation, at least. Another thing, but it doesn't really make sense, that line. But I mean, it makes more sense than I've been deep. Whatever. I think it's I've been sinking. So yeah. So that's the main body of the song. And you obviously like we go back to the. Is it? Yeah, we go back to. Yeah. We go back to that whole thing. So we're gonna skip forward because we already know how to do all that. We're gonna skip forward to the bridge to the outro. So the tabs on this are kind of weird, but and I don't really know if I actually got them right, but this is just how I think they go. So remember that first part. Okay, so you're gonna put your preemptively. Oh my god, I have a headache so bad. Whatever. Your index finger on the 7th. No, why am I saying 7th? Third fret on the 2nd string from the bottom, and the 3rd fret from the bottom string. All right, and then you're going to you're gonna pluck the 3rd strings on the top, all like naked and stuff. And then you're gonna do a little bit of this thing. So just like remember the first part of the thing, just like do your sing on it. I guess like yeah. Open string from the string strap. Second, open string, 3rd string from the bottom, and then 3rd fret, 3rd string from the 2nd string from the bottom. So like, and then do a double on the 1st string from the bottom, and then once you do the double, you put your index finger on the 2nd fret from the 1st string from the top, and then you pluck it. Wait, and then it's like it goes like, yeah, I think it's like that. Wait, let me do it too quick. Yeah, you go and then once you pluck this like this, boom. You do the 2nd string from the bottom. The 3rd fret from the 1st string from the bottom, the 1st fret from the 2nd string to the bottom, the 1st string from the 2nd string to the bottom again. Yeah. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm having an aneurysm trying to explain it in those kind of terms, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I trust that you have enough intuition to know what I mean. So like, but once you do the boo ba boo, you hit those, you pluck those with these things 3 times. Then you do, and then the 4th one, you pluck the 1st string to the bottom like this. And then after that, you pluck the 3rd fret from the bottom, from the 2nd string from the bottom. Yes. All right, and then it's gonna probably sound like this. Hey, all right. And now we do the same thing, but we replace the 2nd string from the 1st string from the top with this. We do a top string on the 2nd fret, and then we replace the 2nd fret from the 1st string from the top with the top string and the 3rd fret. Yes. All right, I am remembering. So whatever. You understand, right? You understand. How many times have I asked if you understood? Please comment and share to 100 people if you understand what I'm saying. literally no one is going to watch this video because of how absurdly long it is. And once they do, they're gonna realize all I'm doing is yapping. Oh, whatever. Alright. So it's gonna sound like this. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Hold on. Whatever. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, let me get my bearings. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. But when you got here, instead of doing on the 3rd fret, you open it on the bottom string. Like that. So if we put all those things together in a little nice ball, we get like this. Get it? Hold on, let me do it more clearly. Yeah. Whatever. I mean, you get it. It's kind of rough, but you get it. And then we do that for the whole, I think, for the whole, like, intro to outro until we go to the outro, which is basically just, like, the same. But it's the same concept of the verses, like, I think it goes, what does it go like? It goes like fucking, and, with her colors so wondrous within your eyes, so stare at me close as to say good night as the clock reads free and give her older last sweet dreams don't pass out cold. I don't even know what the last note is. But yeah. So, I'm going to try and cover it right now to let you guys understand how it's supposed to be played in full. Alright? So hopefully I don't mess up. I'm going to mess up. But, you know, we're probably going to get the idea if I do. I'm going to go in a slower tempo, but, you know, still through the spirit of the song, hopefully. But I'm going to slow the tempo down so you guys understand more thoroughly, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. And also, it's because it's easier. Let's redo. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now the chords. It was a cold spring night. Oh wait, that's just slower. It was a cold spring nightmare on this Wednesday drive, going nowhere fast and running out of time. You're sitting sad beside me, staring at the sky. Not a kiss from this to ever passed us by. Oh no, oh I know all the times that you died and the truth that you hide. But oh, how I know, and you care for me. Your sarcasm is anticipated, sincerity's fade. Sincerity's fade. We're gonna do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your sarcasm is anticipated, sincerity's faded. I love to be hated by you. I've been sinking, I never found you. I dream I'm without you. I love to be hated by you. Alright, I'm gonna do the second one and like I think the tempo of it, the song, so you understand what I'm supposed to be at the tempo is supposed to be played. But this is take it with a grain of salt because I tend to go faster than it should be. But this is how, if you know how to play it, this is how a sing is supposed to sound on the tempo side. So what's the destination where you wanna go? And I don't care, she's saying I always know. She's just so easy going, never need a plan. We can spend this night dreaming hand in hand. But oh, I know what I wanted to say, but just can't find a way. Oh, let me choke. Oh, I wanted for so long. Your sarcasm is anticipated, sincerity's faded. I'd love to be hated by you. I've been sinking, I never found you. I dream I'm without you. I love to be hated by you. And then we go to the outro. Hold on. Let me, because I don't remember how it goes. Okay. Yeah. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, I'm so sorry. This is a half part of the song. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, man. This part is actually really hard. Alright. Let me lock in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. Okay. And then it goes like I can't do it while I'm fucking, but so pull me up. Actually, I don't remember. So pull me up this road, and we'll hit these lights, and we'll pass out cold. And then you do it while strumming. It's like, I think it's supposed to be like. How is it supposed to be like? So pull me up this road. You know what I mean? I can't do it. Well, I don't know if I even tried, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. And now we get to the last part. This one. With the colors so wondrous and your eyes so stare at me as the clock reads free and ever older. Last sweet dreams as you pass out cold. So, I am so sorry if this story doesn't make any fucking sense, but I think it's a good foundation for you to learn how it's supposed to be played. So I'm gonna run through the song, but do an actual cover, or at least try to. So, to let you know how this song is supposed to be played, like correctly as I can. So yeah. So with all the knowledge I gave you in this 40-minute fucking video, Jesus Christ, this is how you're supposed to play Sarcasm by Last Chance. It was a cold spring nightmare on this Wednesday drive, going nowhere fast and running out of time. You're sitting sad beside me, staring at the sky. Not a kiss from this to ever passed us by. But oh, how I know all the times that you died and the truth that you hide. But oh, how I know, and you can't fool me no more. Your sarcasm is anticipated, sincerity's faded. I love to be hated by you. I've been thinking I never have found you. I dream I'm without you. I love to be hated by you. Yeah. So what's the destination, where you wanna go? I don't care to say that I always know. Seems to so easy going, never need a plan. We can spend the whole night dreaming hand in hand. But oh, how I know what I wanted to say, but just can't find a way. But oh, let me talk what I wanted for so long. Your sarcasm is anticipated, sincerity's faded. I love to be hated by you. I've been thinking I never have found you. I dream I'm without you. I love to be hated by you. With the colors so wondrous within your eyes, oh, stare at me close as I say goodnight, as the clock reads free and ever older. Last sweet dreams So that's how you play Sarcasm by Last Chance. Hopefully you learned something. I sure have. And then I suck at teaching guitar. But hopefully you learn at least one thing. At least one. Oh my god, please learn at least one